aqui se tá tudo bem. Tá bom. Deixa eu compartilhar a live. E começamos. Vou colocar aqui. Ó, nem esqueci até de baixar o microfone aqui. Caramba, vamos lá. Vamos ver se aparece tudo direitinho aqui. Não, caraca. Tá ótimo, vamos lá. Vou deixar ali o telefone. E vamos começar isso aqui, né? Carregar a partida. Deve ser esse aqui, né? Vamos ver onde é que eu parei, o que eu tenho que fazer. Entrada na cova. Tô conversando com a mulher, revelaram muitas coisas. Sua relação com o imperador, como ser um órfão. Explorar a cova dos espíritos. Isto vai esclarecer coisas. Então vamos lá. Esta sólida porta tem um selo de arcilha. De argila, né?
Spirits go mad if denied passage to the underworld. They are strong, but you can fight them. You can't kill the dead, but in defeat they are disrupted and can't reform for a time. You are tied to the reason why spirits wander. Many appeared after your people fell, and some are held in this cave. They are drawn to your amulet. It is ahead, waiting for you. Be careful. It is desired by many seeking power beyond the mortal realm. I make no apology for these trials, my student. You will...
Eita, caramba, vamos lá. Então tem um medalhão aqui pra eu pegar, né? Olha um medalhão aí. Espécie de objeto metálico de superfície cristalina. Aí uma inscrição.
The dragon amulet was with you in Dirge. I understand what it does, but you are the one meant to be trained in its use. I am sorry that my action... Essence gems are used by healers and upstart sorcerers and are common enough to be wasted on ornamentation. But with this amulet...
Opa, vou pegar o amuleto. Eita. Ah, tá. Tá bom.
Your people were adept at using essence gems. I kept it from you because power is a beacon. The forces behind the restless dead will take an... Even mindless spirits may be drawn to you, just as they were confined here. In achieving your true power, you become a target.
Ah, e aí? Tá bom, e aí? Bom. Opa, aqui tem uma porta. Opa, tem um... Cadê? Ah, ali. Tá, já abri praticamente tudo. Pelo visto tenho que continuar aqui. Sustenir o amuleto, vamos lá.
My student, I hope you realize your importance. The restless dead must be allowed to find their way to the underworld. All of us will suffer if things continue as they are. Seek the source of this problem and eradicate it. That is your purpose and burden. I hope that the basics I have taught you will aid you.
Outra porta, vamos lá.
Not all spirits succumb to bestial rage. A strong will can transcend death. These beings may have powers beyond any living foe, and intelligence to beguile. All will suffer if the dead remain this way. Soon you must leave Two Rivers. Seek the source of this problem, even if it leads to the heart of the... I have old friends who may guide you, but I have old enemies too. The cave is secure. Meditate on what you see here.
Opa! Opa! Que isso, um espírito?
Kwanzaa irat, wiwu kukupir finisi takawo. Ukir wir, uktara no utak. No fantayana ukona ni pinatawa. Wo anania ifuwir uk sonorok noka uk snapir. Saatha na ipir nakurbir. Ukia, ipanar nuko iwair, nikasanarir, iruro ninua sa irkana. Iukut nikun kawashia, nikuna bivia. Sada tawi ia kawana ia sonir ipodoki. O nawa fuk no sukutnia awafawa e suto. O kirwir. O ktarano utak. No fan.
Opa. O que vai acontecer aí? Por enquanto tá bom, tá beleza. Vou meditar, é?
My power is stretched thin, bled away, and you are too small, too mortal to truly understand. But small things can... Your master hopes that you will grow strong while he leads the predators away. His reasons are clouded, but you must find a way. You are the one who can hear, the one who can act. Search, but look also for yourself. You are a spirit. I do not have the strength to answer. I am cut open, and the way to the underworld is shut. Spirits are lost with no shepherd, no guardian. The amulet is a focus. It will guide you. But when you know both sides of the Veil of Death, I have a moment of power, a window to grant knowledge of a primal energy. You must choose between ice...
Pô, vou escolher chama.
Emotions burn within, but can be coaxed outwards as well. Harness this to bring fire to... There is no inherent villainy in any martial action, only in the hearts of those who wield them. If you rely too much on simple force, then you cannot act without it.
Ó,
I
força.
can do no more. I must fade. Pity those spirits that have grown twisted. You will come to know. Pity the world if you fail, spirit monk, for you are the last.
Tá bom, né? E aí? Estilo conseguido. Chama terrível. Opa, peguei dinheiro. Victor Morogatti, salve, salve, bom dia, tamo juntos, é nóis. Bom, primeiramente, Victor, um bom dia pra você, seja bem-vindo a mais uma live aqui do meu canal. Espero, como sempre, que esteja tudo bem, tudo na paz com você e com sua família aí. Acordou cedo, hein, Victor? Caramba. Que horas são aí no Brasil? 6h40? Bom, tá cedo e não tá, né? Mas muito obrigado por estar aqui, hein? Já tinha jogado esse jogo? Exclusivo do Xbox, Jade Empire. É um RPG, né? Então ele é meio que um pouco parado, muita história pra ler, essas coisas, né?
What are you doing
Voltou.
out here? You are supposed to be meditating on the amulet. A vision? Oh, of course you did. A natural reaction to the great amount of information I have placed before you. Tell me, did you learn anything about the destiny that stretches before you? Be careful. I do not want you to be misled by sources I cannot anticipate. Your people had warriors by that name. I regret that my action... 20 years ago, the Empire was mired in drought. Your people revered the water dragon, so their temple of dirge was the ideal place to ask the heavens for it. But the water dragon governed more than just moisture. The drought was part of the natural order, and not for mortals to alter. The spirit monks denied us access.
Frivo, bom dia, mano. Ô, Frivo, bom dia aí pra você. Seja bem-vindo a mais uma live aqui do meu canal. Um bom dia de sexta-feira. Espero que esteja tudo bem com você e com a sua família, tudo na paz. Valeu, Frivo, por estar aqui. Frivo, esperando dar 6h50 para ir pro trabalho. Falta pouco, né? Pouquinho aí, ó, 10 minutinhos. Como você está? Tudo tranquilo, Frivo. Um pouquinho de sono. Não dormi muito bem, não. Mas é que o meu cachorro, cara, ficou me empurrando na cama. Eu e minha esposa. Mas de resto tá tudo bem. Hoje é sexta-feira. Turutu. Pô, Frivo, quem dera. Pra mim sexta-feira é um dia como outro qualquer. Não vou fazer nada demais, cara. Frivo, sextou. Pra mim, ó, pode sextar, pode sabadar, pode domingar, pode segundar. Pra mim tanto faz, o Frivo. Não tem um dia muito especial pra nada, não. Mas é isso aí.
He could not be dissuaded. I fled with you as the
Já
rest of your
já
people were killed.
pra mim também. É,
You must
mesma
discover
coisa,
for
Frivo.
yourself what being the last of your kind. What else did this vision reveal? You are only to retrieve the amulet.
Opa.
Master Li, there's still no sign of her.
What? What is it, Wu? I'm sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
Dawnstar, as I told you, Master. She went missing after Gao's men were discovered in the school. The state of her room suggests some sort of fight took place.
I see. She is not there.
No, Master Li. There's no sign of her.
I see.
Ô,
This
Frivo,
may prove useful.
já cuidou da
Thank you,
horta?
Shenwu. You may go.
E aí? Plantou mais coentros? Como é que tá?
Your appearance put Gao's disgrace out of my mind, but it would seem that your early exit from the caves has come at I doubt she has come to harm. She is a strong woman, as you know. That doesn't mean you shouldn't search for her. It will be a good measure of your ability. What better way to show mastery over your abilities than to turn them towards helping your fellow? Seek her out. I doubt she is in the school, and someone would have seen her if she was in the village. You might want to try the surrounding marshland. That is good. Time is very important.
Frivo, acabei de colher a última safra. Poxa, que legal, Frivo. Deu muitos molhos? Tomara que você venda bastante, ô Frivo.
You learned in the cave how single gems are viewed as trinkets and used by self-professed healers. And make sure you have everything you need when you leave to find Dawnstar. Do not cloud your...
The obvious path is humble, safe, but pays the wage of a cook, not a champion.
Então tá bom, vambora. Frivo, aí plantei domingo passado e vou plantar toda semana. Vou parar de entregar pro rapaz vender pra mim. Vou vender o só. Coloca lá na lojinha, ô Frivo. Com certeza você vai vendendo. Deixa eu ver aqui, uma prova antiga, Sota de Leão. Ao pantano, fora da escola. Ah, pro outro lado. Ah, tava certo. Não é? Isso aí. Cadê? Vamos ver. Frivo. O cara é cheio de frescura. Pô, aí não dá, né, Frivo? Você ainda tá dividindo metade, ele só tá vendendo. Tu tá plantando, tá colhendo, tá fazendo tudo. Aquilo que a gente conversou ontem. Todo dia eu vou levar 10 molhos de coentro, colocar lá na loja e pôr água na raiz. É porque o orçamento estourei esse mês, mas mês que vem eu vou comprar uma mini bomba para pôr os coentros que plantei. Tá ficar passando sempre água na raiz, para nunca murchar. É, tipo uma... Eles chamam isso de plantação hidro não sei o que é com água.
I like Gal better when he's not here. I bet Dawnstar chased Gal away. I bet he ran like... Dawnstar's nice. Ghost didn't... I like Gal better. I bet...
Vamos lá. Pra nunca murchar. Hidropônica, isso aí. Isso aí, Frivo. Isso aí. Tem gente que planta semente na espuma fenólica. Sim, eu sei.
You! Gal the Lesser did this. He was dragging some sort of sack and this boy challenged him.
This brave young man stopped Gao and demanded to...
Gao just laughed at him and tried to walk on by, but the student challenged him. Gao just shrugged, turned, and killed this poor boy in one blow. I couldn't say. It was awfully large and looked heavy, but I was watching from a ways away. We didn't want to get close to that.
We hid out of sight as Gao went toward the...
Possibly, but we were too far away to say for sure. If you... Gao was in a rush, but you might be able to catch...
Be on your guard if you truly mean to pursue him. Gao's mad with rage as this poor lad...
Oh, heavens, no. No, he's the tall one with those rippling muscles and that long...
There you are. I have been hoping you would wander by.
Depois eu falo contigo, tio. Frivo, e dali nasce o que plantou sem terra. Man, água é vida. Pô, como sempre, né? Até nosso corpo, mais da metade dele é composta de água, né? Frivo, terra pode ser bom, como for, se não tiver água não presta. É como tudo, né, o Frivo? Vou lá, man, vou cuidar. Imagina, man, eu futuramente sendo fornecedor de coentro. Com certeza, Frivo. Mira nos teus objetivos, ô Frivo. E pouco a pouco vai cuidando deles. É assim como é que tem que ser feito. Meus parabéns, Frivo. Continue assim, cara, que você vai conseguir tudo o que você quer. Vai lá, Frivo. Vai pra loja e quando você puder e quiser, de noite estamos aqui de volta. Valeu, Frivo. Valeu mesmo. Bom dia. Bom dia pra você também, Frivo. Que as suas vendas sejam maravilhosas. Você vai ver. Você vai ver, Frivo. A porta do pueblo. Pô, aqui é a porta da escola. Ah, aqui, ó. Não é por aqui? É. Opa.
It's a bit of a shame what happened to the guard here. The fool got in the way of Gao. The young master thought you might come after him, so he left us here to slow you down. You were lucky against those bats. If you're quarreling with Gao, you're crossing us. Gao the Greater makes sure his son is well protected. Very well protected. We'll do more than slow you.
Opa, porrada neles.
Feels like a war drum. What happened? I was speaking. Gao, that spoiled little noisy crick. wholesome. I wish I'd known ahead of time. Gate guards were an unappreciated lot. I didn't see her. He was dragging a large sack and I asked. He said no, just the key to the gate, and then he conjured this ball of flame around his hand. I don't really remember what happened next. There's only one place he could have gone if he left the village. The path leads past the fields to the... What did he do? Why would he resort to attacking... What? That arrogant whelp? Go on. Why waste time talking to me? Get...
Vamos ver agora onde é que eu tenho que ir. Ao pantano. Ao pântano. Vamos lá.
What have you done to her?
Who's there? More of Gao's soldiers?
Please, my name is Hing, and you must help me. My Fen is so delicate, she will chafe under a bandit's yoke. We were traveling to two rivers. I bring goods. I knew we were getting too close to the marshes. Why was I so foolish? I can't leave without her. They'll work her to death or eat. I thank my precious flower of the fields. I can't...
Opa, peguei mais dinheiro.
I am no common bandit. I've been hunted by far worse than you.
Vamos lá. E o cara é bom.
Hold your attack, young student. I am not your enemy. I have tried very hard to go unnoticed, but I also need to eat. I've been on the outskirts of your village once or twice to trade. My name is Zhu. I have been called Sagacious Zhu, if you prefer a title. It's a name That is a personal matter. You'll have to take my word that I'm above common robbery, if not many other things. Besides, I have already shown that I have no love for the more common kinds of... If you know that name, you know the type of men the family employs. I wonder, does their increased presence in the marsh have anything to do with what... They took someone from your village? That is very brazen, and it explains why they want... No wonder you came out here as you did. You're looking to rescue someone. You That is very selfless of you. I tend to think more efficient. I did hear something about a camp. They seem to be killing bandits so they won't be disturbed. No, I'm not interested in looking for trouble. I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Dawnstar. I am familiar with that name. But I still can't. I'm sorry. Wait. Dawnstar. Your friend should not suffer because of my reluctance. A group of men went to the north. They had a large path. That may be where their camp is. There's no way to leave the marsh in that direction. Not on foot, anyway. I will show you. It is easy to get lost. You don't know me. Never forget that. Now come, we have some catching up to do. We'll find them. Like I said, they can't get out in that direction. Not on foot. I will try not to make you regret it. Your task is probably complicated. Let's go. The main camp is to the north, but there...
Opa, consegui um seguidor aí. Opa.
Your quarry has based himself in the north. There are paths right and left, but I doubt one is any safer than the other.
Well, what have we here? More outlaws? They're everywhere. Gao was right to order them killed, even if just to keep the camp clear while he secures his woman.
This ain't one of our soldiers. You can't fool us. If Gao wants us out of the swamp, you'll have to fight us every...
Pô, eu ia matar ele, tu já vem logo. Vem, meu filho.
It looks like the soldiers have taken control from the bandits who normally rule here.
Useless marsh. I'm sick of flushing out
Look! More bandits creeping into the camp! Get them!
Opa.
What? Who? No, wait. Yes, I can do that. Whatever you want. Who? The woman. She got loose from the sack and ran into the cave. Would have been safer out here with us.
That cave is home to both toad demons and ogres, and both are in a foul temper from fighting over the space. Running in there is like moving...
We refused to go after her, so... I don't know. He just said it was very important that he get her tonight. He brought her... We didn't take her. It was just one woman. Compared to some things, well, all I'll say... Look, that's all I can say. Just let me go. I won't be any more trouble for you if I go back to God.
A reasonable punishment.
By my grandfather, I won't get in your way again.
You are far too generous with your mercy.
Thank you. You won't see me again.
Por enquanto eu tô sendo bonzinho. Opa, já subi de...
If your friend is in danger, we should not waste time talking.
Eu não tô falando com ninguém, pô. Tô pegando as coisas aqui que eu tenho que pegar. Caramba, o que é isso? Um bicho voador ou o quê?
Shouldn't killing outlaws yield some good silver? Oh, if we can't get any work out of her, I want her cut and carved. Look out! It must be more bandits!
Thank you for saving me. I was getting tired. I thought I was saved when they killed the bandits that raided my husband's wagon, but these soldiers were no better. Fen? You have come this far for Fen. Did Hing send you here without even mentioning?
Oh dear, this will be unpleasant for someone.
I am Xinghua. These animals made me cook for them, clean up their filth. And Hing sent you for the flower. No, but she is here. Oh yes, just over. Fen, come!
Uma vaca, cara.
Fen, my flower! You are safe. I knew this great fighter would save you. I couldn't leave without you.
I am safe as well, Hing. Or did you forget I was missing?
Oh, there you are, my dear. I'm glad you did not come to harm.
But you are more Gao? One of the soldiers said someone with that name is at a camp to the far north. Perhaps the camp goat.
I prayed for your safe return, dear, but the cart will not...
You will be lucky if I don't make you pull it while the ox rides. She is... Come, leave any of our stolen silver as reward for our savior. I value my own life at least that much. Someone...
Yes, dear.
Do I have to slaughter that thing for you to show me some attention?
No, dear.
Are you lying?
No, dear.
Are you listening to...
No, dear.
Eita, tomou um tapão na cara. Bom, vamos subir aqui. Subir de nível, vamos. Aumenta corpo também aumentará a vitalidade, melhorar a habilidade de minimização e encanto. Tá, vamos botar um aqui. Assim. Feito. Meus estilos de combate. Tá bom, vamos deixar assim. Demônio branco. Gema de guerreiro. Essa gema imperfeita proporciona um pequeno benefício ao teu corpo. Mais de espírito, mas só pode usar os seguidores de relação. Vamos equipar. Aumenta a probabilidade de memória de vitalidade. Não, vamos botar isso aqui. Sim. Carregar não, salvar. Ossos. Opa, consegui dinheiro. Ó, pelo visto é por aqui. Deixa eu abrir bem o mapa. Vou ter uma cova aqui, né? A gente já sabe, né? O que vai acontecer? Opa, tem alguém lá no fundo. Eita. Eita.
Now look what you've made me do. I've collapsed the way out. When I catch you, woman, you will be sorry.
It's always someone else's fault, isn't it, Gao? This is your mess. I didn't make you kidnap me.
Your friend is doing a good job of frustrating Gao into carelessness. That will work in your favor, but it also means we have to follow them. Be careful. That means fresh enemies for us. The
White demon.
Já? Uma porrada, já matei ele?
I never had cause to enter these caves. Gao will have to pay for this inconvenience.
Opa, chegamos, chegamos.
I swear, Dawnstar, my patience is running thin. No! No! Not you! Anyone but you! What are you doing here?
See that, Gao? That's loyalty and responsibility. Can you even understand?
I understand more than you. I did you a favor, but you are too stupid to know.
Being kidnapped was a good thing? You have an odd view of what it takes to impress a...
Fools! You'd be dead if it wasn't for me. Everything you had is gone. My father was seen to that. You'll see. Death comes from above to ferret out your hidden master and his real name. Dawnstar was the only thing I wanted to save, and what thanks do I get? Nothing. You'll see. You've already lost, no matter what. Good. There's no Master Li to restrict how I fight. I'll kill you in time to see the red sky over your village.
Pronto.
Thank you for coming to my rescue. I'm not sure why Gao thought he would get away with this. He had to know that someone in the village would come for me. Although, I am grateful. Your friendship has always been a comfort to me. Maybe that was what made Gao so jealous. And who is this? I must thank your new...
Sagacious Sue, you don't owe me anything. I just helped your young friend through the swamp.
Sagacious Sue. Well, I am grateful. I don't know what Gao meant by saying he was doing me a favor. He earned his fate, I guess. But I wonder what led him to that. Master Li tried so hard to reach him. Gao just seemed to get more and more bitter. He didn't respond well to discipline. It's too bad. Don't be long. I don't want to stay here a moment longer than I have to.
Opa, beleza. Não, antes de sair, deixa eu ver se tem mais alguma coisa aqui. Trampa.
White demon. Weakness ends in death.
Bom, não tem mais nada aqui, né, pelo visto. Vambora. Vambora, que não tem mais nada aqui que fazer.
What happened to Gao's men? I thought they abandoned him, but it looks like you had to fight them. I didn't realize you took that much of a risk getting to me. Thank you.
I guess so. I heard Gao ordering them to kill anyone who approached. It's too bad so many people had to suffer.
His mercenaries didn't seem too eager to follow me into the cave, though. It seemed like they were humorous. Maybe they were his father's men. I don't... Wait.
Eita, que é isso? Que é isso?
There are so many. Where are they coming from?
You should be more concerned with where they are going. You may have won a victory over Gao the Lesser, but it looks like he put things in motion that have outlived him.
What? What do you mean?
These machines have weapons. They drop casks that explode on impact. There will be soldiers on the ground as well.
Was that what Gao meant? He said something about death coming from above for Master Li. It doesn't matter. We have to get back.
Walk away, Dawnstar. You won't get there in time. Better to avert your eyes than see something you care about fall to ruin.
This machine of Gao's, do you know how to make it work?
I doubt there are two people in the Empire that know how they work. It's a baffling combination of magic and art. We may be able to do it among the three of us. I was told that...
So you don't really know?
If you actually cared about the safety of this machine, you wouldn't be about to fly it into a swarm of enemies. What guarantee do you want? There is a handle attached to something like the reins of an ox yoke. You move it left and right, forward and back. It should swim through the air fairly smoothly.
Will you come to help us, Zhu?
If you are intent on returning, I will accompany...
You are an interesting person, Sagacious Zhu. Perhaps I am imagining it. We will discuss it.
Vamos lá. Caramba, olha isso. Tá bom, até parece. Vamos lá, né? Opa! Jogo de navinha!
Those launch flares can drop explosives. This is worse than I thought.
Town.
Legal. Porra, jogo de navinha. Como é que isso não é bom? Pô, lá vou eu.
No! This can't...
It is what I expected.
I saw the smoke from the air, but I didn't think it would be so... I hope you are right. Master Li wouldn't let this happen, not without a fight. Guide Zhu to the heart of the school.
Áurea radiante, beleza.
The destruction is what I expected. Clearly, no one was meant to survive.
Eita, caramba.
I hate this. There's no challenge in killing simple peasants.
They said no survivors, so there better be no survivors.
I know, but who is this for? Whoever's really giving the orders must be influential.
Do you want to ask Gal the Greater? No. So quick. Looks like we have a few more peasants to put down.
Let's just make it quick.
White demon.
I fear your school is burning as expected.
E agora, por aqui. E aqui não dá pra passar. Vamos lá, vamos lá.
What is this? We missed a couple of these pitiful students? This is like crushing ants. There's no end to you people.
You have no right to talk, vermin.
Oh, the same question all the others asked. You'll get...
Men! Gal the Greater wants this village cleared. Get the job done.
White demon.
Beleza. Olha aí. Eita.
There were so many. Everywhere. And fire from the sky.
Shh. We've chased off all of...
No, they came later. First there were fighters in black. With fists you could hardly see. She told them where to attack and they turned like one mind. One purpose. Except for the one. He stood alone. His armor so black. Black like a hole in the earth. So deep you can't get out.
You'll be alright, just be still.
I tried so hard. I'm sorry.
Que isso?
Wu said... He said there was no warning. Just calm skies and then fire from above. Master Li was taken when it began. He went without...
The Lotus Assassins. They leave no one alone. The figure your friend spoke of. The Lotus Assassins... I don't know why they was... That's not possible. Sun Li, the glorious strategist, was the...
Why not?
Because he can't. Sun Li was declared a traitor to the Empire 20 years ago. The Emperor himself accused... And besides, the glorious strategist would not have made such mistakes. Revealing himself for one. For another, he would have... The glorious strategist would know his enemy, and if anything is true about Lotus Assassins, If you will not be dissuaded, we should go to the Imperial City and the Mosquito.
You know a lot. We will have to talk about the source of that knowledge.
Make whatever judgment you wish. I assure you.
Let's go. I don't want to be here. I want to go where I can actually...
That is a very common desire. The hardest to achieve. It won't be stable enough to get to the Imperial City, but we might reach the trading village of Tien's Landing. If we are lucky, we can find someone to give us passage.
Eu perdi as estátuas? Como é que eu perdi? Ataque! Pô, como é que eu não vou querer atacar com o mosquitão aí, ó? Muito legal o mosquitão, vamos lá. Opa! Quem é essa aí? Bom, peraí. Hora do café. Deixa eu colocar aqui uma mensagem. Volto aí, galera. Vou só fazer um cafezinho e já volto. Claro, horinha do café, né? Hora da merenda. Aguenta aí que eu já volto. Haha, voltei. Voltei aqui, claro. Tomar um cafezinho, né? Um cafezinho é tudo de bom. Deixa eu mexer aqui o cafezinho. Poxa, um cafezinho é tudo de bom. Aí, galera. Saúde aí pra vocês. Tá quente, pô. Caraca, tem que esperar esfriar. Tá muito quente. Vamos continuar aqui, ó. Joguinho de navinha. Bom, bom. Ei, missão cumprida já, caramba. Tá bom. Muito bom. Vai, mosquitão. Olha, ó, o mosquitão tá se desfazendo. Morreu, né? Todo mundo morreu, né, agora, né?
That was quite the crash. I wouldn't have left the marsh had I known we were headed for such a spectacular... It's a miracle we all survived unharmed.
I'm okay too. A little shaken up is all.
We were lucky. Only a fool braves the air currents without a proper wind map. You can't navigate the skies without them. We weren't traveling far. I thought we could reach Tian's Landing safely without one.
So where are we going to find a wind map of this region? We can't follow Master Li's captors without one.
Things are even worse than that. Look at our flyer. Even if we had a wind map, this thing wouldn't... You make it sound so simple. Flyers and wind maps are rare things, even in the Imperial City. Out here, they're...
Gao and his pirates used flyers to attack Two Rivers, and the Lotus assassins who took Master Li had them too. Somebody around here must know something about them. I'm sorry to get upset, but every second we're stuck here, Master Li gets farther away from us.
We're near Tian's Landing. It's a small village, but maybe someone there knows where we can find a new flyer. If nothing else. And if we can't find a flyer, we can always follow on foot. To the south, the village is across the bridge and beyond a large marker stone. Look for the giant rock with a painting of a fish on it, and you'll know you're heading in the right direction.
Very well, although I do not like the thought of remaining here for long. I sense something. This place is...
Yes, we crashed our flyer and almost died.
No, it's something else. I'm sure it's nothing. hurry, there has to be a safer place for us to...
Capítulo 12. Em donde se narra la caída de la mujer de negro. Habla de la mano de la morte.
I don't think we're alone. Something does not rest easy.
Vambora. Opa, subi de nível de novo.
You fell from the sky, but despite the maddened spirits here, you will benefit. A spirit monk was here long ago, fleeing. He carried a piece of your amulet. It was separated, broken apart, so your enemies could not find it easily. The second piece fell here with its minder, hidden until waters receded. A guardian protects it, waiting to test and serve you. These three pieces are physical, but there is one more. It cannot be found, only earned.
Easy there. You fell flat on your face after the fight. Are you prone to that sort of... In the what? Your master taught you some interesting things. Come on, we need to move... I know a clearing just outside of Tien's Landing where we can set up camp. The flyer will be safe enough if we leave it here. It's not going to get any worse. Just cross the bridge and head south.
Opa, vamos subir de nível aí. Feito. 4 pontos. Tá bom. 4. Tá, deixa assim. Aceitar? Sim. Aumenta a probabilidade? Não. Essa gema que imperfeita proporciona um aumento. Espírito mais 1. Vou tirar essa aqui. Vamos deixar assim. E vamos guardar. Isso aí. Opa, o que que temos ali? Uma lápide. Opa! E aí, como é que eu saio daqui? Caramba, perdi muita vida aqui. Fonte do espírito. Antes de entrar aí. Tem uma ponte aqui que eu não consigo passar. Tá bom, tá bom. E agora? Essa é a dama de preto?
Stop where you are. Death's Hand should know better than to send his minions out alone. It is clear that you are one of his hirelings, or perhaps one of Gao the Greater's marauding pirates. You will pay for the Don't waste your last breath on lies. I didn't get there in time to help anyone, but I saw you lead the massacre in Two Rivers. Clearly you were involved. Death's Hand went too far in ordering its destruction, and Gao the Greater... The way you move seems odd. A flaw I cannot see, perhaps? But you are better than I expected. You might even beat me. You are too skilled to be just a hireling. Death's Hand would view such ability outside his assassins as dangerous. So it would appear. You lack their branding. But if you are not one of them, who are you? You chase a great evil. Your honor sends you toward peril, but you do not flinch. A trade of fools, and perhaps the occasional hero. I also... If you truly oppose him, you will need to find your way to the Imperial City. Of course, only the Lotus Assassins. Travel routes by land and water are blocked, but they use wind maps and flyers to further their goals here. Perhaps, if you are capable, we will meet again. I wish you good luck. Farewell.
Caraca. consigo abrir a lápide, ainda bem. Opa, olha aí o símbolo do peixe aí, ó. Hora do café. Quero café! Quero café!
There you are. I'm sorry, I didn't want to wait back there any longer. I don't think anything will hurt the flyer. I found this gem in the wreckage. I'm not sure what it was attached to, but
Now that we're here, we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever's in charge of the town.
unless you need me, I will stay here at this new camp. It seems safe enough, and it may as well serve as a...
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone. It was home.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you're on may lead...
I don't want to think like that.
Returning your friends was never an option. But the...
Pô, uma cabra? Outra cabra. Porra, só tem cabra aqui? Tá por outro lado que nós temos que ir. Vem, meu filho. Opa.
Nara earphonia wonu kanawa ofa ear kanawa wonu.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Akwak wo sosonia sonophonia sisaya nawakok. Uksair wak unanikiro. Nana wo nafak sono.
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Koni okioia kawaya wo kawaya watita osia kwanif nipawia. Piayer uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumhuno ko suir toerok. Ukier neko sise sayer wosayer nifuyer. Si sayer ifo woso no koso ayer ya. Sayer kanoa faranuyer. Uyo wir apafawayer sisiyer sisi tu tok. Uyer wak. Wowo tawa yer kupia kawia nakawia ipduki.
The pirates are Gao the Greater's men. He has holdings near here, and access to quite a lot of flyers.
Pia yer uksayer sinini sisa yer rusta atapafa yer sumhuno ko suir towerok. Sisa yer ifogoso no koso ayer ya. Sayer kanoa fwanu yer. Pawo yer astir wo sayer ifasaya wa kawi shir. Wowo tawa yer kupia kawia nakawia ipduki. Wo nipi yer uksa yer sini nisa yer rusta, wo if Ukier neko sise sayer wo sayer nifuyer. Noni wowo sayer tar wowo wir igni. Noni wowo sayer tar wowo wir igni saro konkna. Wo wir apafawa yer sisi tu tog. Wo yer wak finir si. Koni yo yer kawa yer wo.
Então tá, né?
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you. Time to teach you all a lesson.
White demon.
Acabou.
What are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zoo. I haven't seen you since that night. I did it.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure. Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier, and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. She was just a girl. Her parents were dead. I couldn't look after her, and I knew Hui by reputation. She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20...
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds... There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter... As Sagacious Zoo mentioned, my name is Hui. I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you...
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I...
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus Assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to... The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed...
The Water Dragon. The Shepherd of the Dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be a temple.
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form.
Frivo, mano, pô, tá de volta aí, Frivo. E aí, tá na loja? Como é que tá aí? Tudo tranquilo? Bom, ainda tá cedo, né?
All the while, the people hailed the emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
Frivo, terminei de ajeitar a loja e colocar os coentros para vender.
Even a god is not invincible.
E aí, como é que ficou?
They have their place and it can be challenged.
Ficou bom? Pô, tira uma foto e coloca lá no grupo.
He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the emperor. Lee's wife was
Frivo, tô vendendo coentro aqui mesmo, o pessoal tá comprando. É isso aí, Frivo.
He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the emperor had Lee's
Você tem que
family
insistir, Frivo, porque olha só. As pessoas vão levar o primeiro. O primeiro todo mundo leva. A questão é saber se as pessoas vão voltar pelo segundo, pelo terceiro, tá entendendo? O primeiro as pessoas levam para provar. Se o produto for bom, ô Frivo, essas mesmas pessoas que levaram o primeiro vão voltar pelo segundo, pelo terceiro, entende?
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed.
Ô Frivo, você vai vender muito. Você vai ver.
It is time to continue your training, and I am honored to add to the basics that Sun Li instilled. Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your matter.
Postei no grupo. Pô, depois eu vou lá ver. Quando eu terminar a live aqui, eu vou lá ver, hein, ô... Eu sempre falo em RPG que cada um com seus problemas. Se a mulher tá chorando ali, é que vai me pedir coisa pra fazer. Vamos lá. Tá muito cedo aí ainda, né, o Frivo? Casa DT. Casa do chá. T em espanhol é chá.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
Ai, caramba.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
White demon.
certainly look like Li's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it. We can get back to business. Sun Li gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. Sun Li asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prize pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when he intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years, and I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the spirit. Yes, Sun Li intended you to find it. I was to tell you about it if anything happened to him. It was the last order he gave me, and I have waited years. My assignment is to give you information to help you acquire the amulet. I will gladly. I only know that I had to find the piece I was tracking. I did so. It is in the room. The gates leading to the ruins are locked, but Minister Shang can give you the key. You can find him in the town square, the highest point in Tian. I suspect the minister is eager to have someone investigate the opening of... You are wise to act. Spirit Thief is always useful. It is... When you are feeling such a drain on your resources, switch to Spirit Thief, and each... If you power through an opponent, if you use that time... Spirit Thief is always you. When you are feeling such a drain on your... Remember, go to the...
Beleza. Opa.
Leave Zhang alone. Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home.
No. Zhang not want to go home.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back.
No. Leave Zhang alone. Or Zhang.
No. Please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone. What? Oh, hello there. Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. I am Dongping, Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed. Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. You will? Zhang the ox carrier came...
Go away. Zhang kill ox. Zhang too strong. Too rough with ox. Zhang not... Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang... Master already have another ox. Poor ox. Zhang killed oxes. Zhang is lonely. Ox must be lonely too.
Frivo, muito bonito os coentros. Pô, imagina o Frivo. Você com tanto trabalho e carinho com a tua plantação. Cara, imagina, estão todos bem verdinhos, né?
I was at my... Come, Zhong.
Zhong coming.
Thank you for getting rid of that thing. Business is bad enough without that ogre scaring away my customers. Here's a little something to thank you. It's not much, but it's about all I...
Opa, subir de nível de novo. Beleza, vamos descer de novo. Tchau, minha filha, tô fora. Frivo, nunca mais joguei, mano, só trabalho. Vou ver pra tirar um tempo pra jogar. Cara, talvez na hora da comida, ô Frivo. Ou final de semana. Não vai ter jeito, Frivo. Quando se trabalha é assim mesmo. É ou não é? Deixa eu ver aqui a hora onde eu tenho que ir. Legenda, ponto de interesse, com trama, acampamento, tenda. Vamos por aqui. Ver que eu tenho que ir lá na cidade.
Life seems normal enough here. You could almost ignore all that has happened.
This is bad. Oh, this is bad. River drum. Yeah, get on with your day, young.
E aí?
Pretty.
Wo afaweer sun urk vonir ook. Ook zeer safeet kup wo sarkir.
Put that sword back, lout! Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as Minister Sheng to suffer such insolence.
Koni onu you tashika will fonil sataraponi?
And still poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults of tradesmen who know nothing of justice. Where would I put the lout? My jail has been burned to the ground, along with my office, I might add. I have no place to put thieves, so stop questioning your betters.
Vamos lá. Isso aqui são as missões, pelo que eu tô vendo, isso aqui são as missões secundárias. Ministro Sheng e tudo isso, tudo é missão secundária. E como eu sempre falo, cada um com seus problemas. Tô nem aí.
Your move, old goat.
This here's a private club. Members only. You can't. Just move along. No chance. It's braced from the other side. You can't get in unless you're a member. You can't. You have a nice day now.
Deve ter alguma maneira, com certeza. Deixa eu ver aqui. Talvez tenha coisas que eu tenho que fazer. Deixa eu ver. Ministro Shen. Vamos lá de novo, falar com o Ministro Shen. Aí o Ministro Shen, vamos falar com ele.
It is not easy to be Minister Shane, beset with troubles and do. Truly, can you not see that I am busy watching my career slide into oblivion? Minister Shane simply hasn't time for your petty concern. The Ministry of Harmony, which oversees taxation and execution, usually in that order. But poor Minister Sheng oversees nothing in this dying town. Nothing but failure. This backwater pimple of a town lives off of the lake created by the Great Dam. But the Great Dam is open and the lake is dry. The town is dying. Under my supervision. I have nary a clue. Unless... very well, you've convinced me to talk. It is dangerous to say anything, but I am a brave man. It was that horrible Inquisitor. Lim oversees the Lotus Assassin operations in this area. A few weeks ago, he came to town and demanded a key to the ruins. Then his men went up there and opened the Great Dam. Inquisitor Lim has his assassins searching for something, though what it is I couldn't say. Minister Sheng knows better than to stick his nose in the business of the Lotus Assassins. Some brave soul must travel through the old ruins, which are absolutely not infested with ghosts, and close the Great Dam. The gate... I cannot order or even ask someone to go do this. If the Great Dam closes, the ruins will flood. Various assassins and... But if I happen to lose the key and someone happened to find it, the town could be saved, and the problem... What are you talking about? I haven't given you anything. Although I will need that... Oh, and I am certainly not going to tell you that the ruins can be reached by heading across the footbridge and out the west gate of town. It... Not for me, certainly, because I never asked you to do anything, right? Now, I happen to know of a ship's captain down on the waterfront, Ing, I think, who is trapped here. He has a big cargo rotting in his hold. I am sure he would pay a good sum to... Of course, being a stranger, he'd not be able to tell you that you'd need to go through the ruins which lie through the west gate. Minister Sheng remembers when flyers were reserved for the wealthy elite of the Imperial City. Now, pirates use them to raid the country. I suppose in theory you could find a flyer at the pirate camp upriver. In practice, however, I doubt you would find them. I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yes, Rue is... Yes, go and leave Minister Sheng alone to ponder his troubles. Now go close the great dam and I know...
A chave das ruínas, cara. Esse jogo... Mas... Ficaremos por aqui, hein? Subir de nível. Vamos subir de nível aí. Corpo. Mente. Corpo. Sempre com corpo, né? Sete pontos. Domínio branco. Tô gostando desse domínio aqui, ó. Tá. Vamos deixar assim. As gemas que eu tenho. Vamos salvar aqui. E sair da partida. Ficamos por aqui por hoje. De momento, né? De noite tem mais, como sempre. Bom, mas é isso aí, galera. Espero que vocês tenham gostado da livezinha aí da manhã. Joguinho meio parado, mas é interessante, né? É um RPG, né? Fazer o quê? Vamos ver no que vai dar isso aqui. Tá bom? Bom, galera, muito obrigado a todos. Valeu aí, Frivo. Valeu aí quem apareceu aqui, ó. Frivo e Victor Muragati. Valeu aí. E Frivo, que você venda bastante, hein? Muito mesmo. E hoje de noite você me conta como é que foi, tá bom? Se você ainda estiver aí, é claro. Mas muito obrigado a todos pela atenção, pela paciência, pelo tempo de cada um de vocês. Muito legal aqui essa livezinha de manhã. E hoje de noite tem mais aí pra gente, tá bom? Falou, valeu, fui! Tchau, galera. Até mais.